This is football analysis, and I'm here with.
Arsenal.
Is the title alive?
Obviously.
So, how do you feel about today's match, considering so many circumstances that came up in the match? How do you feel?
Oh well, I feel good, and I feel good generally, but then there are some aspect of it that was bad for us, because starting from the midfield, because Arsenal ball, when we don't play at the midfield, it is a problem for us, regardless of what the defense are going to do, stop ball, blockage, everything, make tackles. But if you are not playing from the midfield, it's a problem for us. So I feel like something is wrong at the midfield today, and it really shows. Really shows, because Tottenham outplayed us in the midfield today. They outplayed us even when their coach made the substitution, bringing Bisoma and some like two substitution, making two substitution. It really showed, and it affected us.
All right. Concerning the first half game and statistics, if you look at it, looking at the second half now, you couldn't believe that this will happen or this will happen in space of some minutes. What can you say about the happenings in the match? Example, the penalties and everything.
Obviously, what I was thinking at first, because this is a London derby match, which is always very, very, very tight, and it's always interesting to watch because the two sides are from London. So I was expecting, okay, score me, I score you, because though even though Arsenal is on the title race and their aim is to win the match, just win. They don't want to know, regardless of the scoreline or anything. Arsenal just need to win. But we're just so lucky today to have scored three goals. The home goal, which we put the own goal which eventually put us in the game totally, and second goal came in, third goal, wow, bravo, we are doing fine. 3-0 at first half, just a fantastic result, and we should we should just, if you want to score more goals. If you want to stay back defense. Actually, I told someone while I was watching the ball, I told someone that Arsenal can't concede three goals. No, 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 not this. My defense, I have a good defense, and we can't concede three goals. But unfortunate for us, we could not even create. Like I said earlier, if our midfield is not playing, regardless of the tackling, regardless of the recoveries and everything, if our midfield, if there's no creativity in the midfield, nothing is being done there. You can see Odegaard didn't perform well today, and it affected us because he could not create the little chance he created. Harvard jeopardized them. You can see what Harvard was playing today. I didn't expect from him, even though he scored an assist for him. That is not what I want. Score more goals. We are in a race. You can see that Liverpool has dropped points. So you should know that this competition now is in between Manchester City and Arsenal. And Manchester City, they are a very, very tough team. Even looking at their fixtures, you can just say, okay, this thing is for Man City. So you should not be playing rubbish ball or just jeopardizing these things. You don't need it at this moment. We need to win. We need to just win, and any chances any chances that have been created should be converted to a goal. So I don't understand what Harvard was doing today, and you can see what happened at their midfield. Odegaard didn't play. So I think Arsenal just they felt that, okay, that we arrived. They've scored three goals and nothing more. You can see the first goal. Rivalry cost that was nonsense from the Raya.
So let's talk about the goal. Was it the Viraya's fault, and why was it? Why did he make that mistake?
I feel it was indecisive. Indecisive from him, because how could you have done that? He had options, even though there was pressure. He controlled the ball. You spend at least, if I'm not mistaken, you spend at least 5 seconds on the ball. You don't know what to do. Clear the ball. Not necessarily you pass to a player. Clear the ball, let them go and fight for it. You can see what happened. Even it was their centre back that scored that goal, Romero. I could not believe that. I could not believe, even though Romero had been struggling to score goals since first half, hitting the bar, and eventually for him, he scored the goal. And that was what put them into the game back. That was what put them into the game. I didn't mean they scored the goal in the first half. That would have been a very, very tight angle for Arsenal. Because scoring that goal, okay, they felt like, okay, we can still do it. Because they saw what Arsenal was playing. Arsenal was not playing well again. Second half, Arsenal didn't play well. Arsenal didn't play well at all. They didn't play well. So that was what put them in the game, and that really cost us some points before they had the chance to get the penalty. And that penalty, if the penalty was awarded to them, like let me say 65 or oh my god, it would have been a nightmare for Arsenal today. It would have been a nightmare because you don't have to do all this paparazzi. Though that penalty, Declan Rice wasn't expecting it. He never knew someone was coming behind. But then they were in the danger zone. You should scan through. I don't know. It might not be fast in scanning. You should scan whenever you want to play ball, clear ball in the box. You should scan. You should be fast. Scan. Observe if there's any player behind. You're wearing white and you're wearing red, so you should know when the player is coming, your opponent is coming. So I think that was what we did, and there's nothing that can be done about that. Penalty was given, but if the penalty was given earlier, it would have been a nightmare for us. Now I'm very sure because you can see what happened immediately after they scored the second goal. They started mounting pressure. The pressure was much. I was scared. Even though I just pretended like as if nothing was wrong. I was just normal. I don't have to I don't have to not panicking because but then fortunate for us we won and we're good to go.
All right. Concerning the goal they cancelled, the Tottenham's goal they cancelled because of said is offside. But you looking at the goal, you see that it hit Arsenal two players before going back. I think Gabriel was. I don't know whether he's trying to give it to the keeper or so. It's a back pass. It's a back pass. So what can you say about that?
Actually, the decision has been made. The decision has been done. We can't go back to that. So anything that happens, that's VAR. VAR. Sometimes VAR what will I say? Defines game sometimes. VAR will decide who is going to win or lose. You can see what happened to Chelsea yesterday. So it is nobody's fault, even though that would have been a very, very, very comeback from there for them. But then they were not awarded. So you can see what happened today too. That's their first goal. I think it was Arsenal was leading 1-0 then. Had they equalized then, it would have been a very
That wouldn't have come out.
we were just so lucky. So I was not expecting that three goals. Tottenham. Nobody would have seen that and be like, what's happening? Tottenham, what's happening? Even though they lost to Newcastle 4-0. So that doesn't mean they are also in a title race. They want to play Champions League. They want to play Champions League, obviously. You can see. So Arsenal just I don't just know what happened today.
Concerning the result today, and your next matches, I think Manchester United is one of the great or one of the threats you have going forward or moving forward. Do you think going away to Old Trafford, do you think you can still come out of that match with 3 points in order to clinch the trophy?
Okay, starting with this, every match at hand now is a threat match for me. It's a threat match, obviously, because coming to the end of the season and April, generally April is when Premier League starts because you have to fight for your stuff, fight at every angle, fight at every corner. Oh, because you can be in the title race, maybe you are fighting for the Premier League title, can be fighting for the Europa, you can be fighting for the Champions League spot, can be fighting for, thank God the Europa Conference League is in, can be fighting for that as well. And some people are just trying to get out of the relegation. So anything can happen. Even compared to last season, the relegation teams, they were very tougher than this. This Premier League is not as tough as last season because you can see what happened to Arsenal last season. Southampton, now they went to relegation already. Southampton gave us a problem last season, and that affected our title race. And you can see, okay, you're talking about Manchester United. Manchester United is also a threat, but they are a big threat because going to Old Trafford, of course, I'm not afraid. Yes, I'm going to play every match like final.
It's a must 3 points for you if you must win the league, because Man City can only win the league if they continue winning. Any drop from them and Arsenal wins all their remaining matches, then they will get the league with goals. So you need to get the whole 3 points, and Arsenal and Manchester City, if they want to win the game, they don't need to draw any match. So what can you say about getting out of Old Trafford with 3 points?
Of course, we are both at a crucial point at the moment. Manchester City and Arsenal. We have to win our games. Every game at hand, we have to win. I don't have a problem going to Old Trafford. Yeah, even with me seeing what Manchester City is playing and Manchester United is playing at the moment, I think I should be able to beat them and secure my 3 points. That should not be a problem for me. Though I know it's going to be they are a spoiler at the moment because they feel like Arsenal is one of their rival team. They would not. Yeah. Once they see Arsenal, they'll feel like, oh, their bone is going to be, they are going to be stronger than they. No problem. Going to Old Trafford, nothing will happen. Losing to Aston Villa was a very, very big mess for me. So I would not want that to happen to me again. So of course I'll be going for a win and I'll secure my 3 points.
All right. So this scrappy win now, who do you think is the man of the match, and what is your final verdict on today's game?
My man of the match. Looking at it, I'll go for Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu did well today. I would have given it to Thomas Partey because it was a he did a very good job, a fantastic job. Yeah, I love his play. I love his the passes and his vertical passes and all. But I'll give it to Tomiyasu. That wing, he could not allow. Though Johnson tried to, penetrate to him and try to do some magomago and some hula balu there, but he tried to bring him down. I'll give it to Tomiyasu. And generally, I think Arsenal just need to keep with the momentum. Today would have been a bad day for Arsenal. It would have been a bad day because imagine us playing 3-3 today, playing a draw or losing that match. Of course, that's just like it has already bring us down. Man City is going to be ahead, even though they are ahead of us because they have a standing match to play. All I need to just do now is just keep winning my match. Anything can happen. This is Premier League. This is football. Generally, football you can predict, and then your prediction might not go your way sometimes. So you just have to keep winning. I have to keep winning and keep the momentum going, and the boys need to get back into the momentum.
Please, guys, if you are watching, keep watching, and don't forget to follow us on all social media handles at Football Analysis, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Football Analysis. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.
Arsenal.